What's up, guys? I'm Jonesy and welcome to another episode of Jonesy Comics. Alright, so Ant-Man is coming out tonight/tomorrow. The midnight release is happening tonight. I am super excited for Ant-Man coming out. Ant-Man, specifically Scott Lang, is just so cool because he's one of us, you know? Like, he's a human being, he's a down-to-earth guy. And yeah, he has the Ant-Man suit, but honestly, he has just such normal cares. Like, he cares so much about his daughter and what his family thinks of him, and he tries to do the best in that sense. And I think when you have a character who's so relatable like that, you just tend to enjoy the story more. So in the spirit of Ant-Man coming out in theaters, I thought I'd share 5 steps with you guys on how to be a superhero in real life.
Step 1. Make a secret identity.
A lot of times in life, it's good to draw a line between your public and your private life. With the internet, everybody can find a bunch of information on you nowadays. Especially if you're on Facebook, it's not necessarily the best thing to post everything that's going on in your life. That's why, just like Kal-El is Superman and Peter Parker is Spider-Man, you too can make a secret identity for yourself. Sometimes it's good to just be at home and close off the public world. That way you still have some sense of privacy. It can be a nice feeling to know that the world isn't peering in on you constantly 24/7.
Step 2. Do what's good, even if it's not the right thing.
Now, this can be kind of a confusing subject. Basically, doing what's good is doing what's moral in the name of humanity. Sometimes people tell you that doing something is the right thing to do, but sometimes that can be subject to opinions or thoughts on the matter. I've heard somebody tell me before, homeless people don't deserve any assistance because it's their fault that they're in that position. Well, I think that's a little bit biased. I mean, I can't imagine that every single homeless person just deliberately put themselves in that position. Whether it's from bad choices or not in life, it's clear that people like that obviously need some help. So, setting thoughts and opinions aside, doing the good and moral thing is helping people out in that situation. And whatever way you can, even if it's the smallest thing, it's help.
Step 3. Get a sidekick.
Just like Batman has Robin, Green Arrow has Speedy, and Superman has, well, a couple different people. Wonder Woman, Superboy, whatever. It's good to have a sidekick in your life. Whether it be your husband, your wife, your sister, your daughter, your son, your niece, your nephew, just anybody like that, your friends. Having that one person in your life that you can confide your secrets and your woes into, it's a good feeling. They're like a little lockbox. When nothing is going right, or it just seems like you can't go to anybody else in the world, you always know that you can go to your sidekick. And just like Batman's had many different Robins, it's okay to change your sidekick too. In life, people change. As we grow older, as we get out of high school, as we college, as we find careers, we all change a lot. And so, as your friends change or as you drift apart from people, make sure you're willing to trust and love people enough to find that sidekick.
Step 4. Learn from your villains.
Surprisingly enough, we all probably have a Joker or Doomsday in our life. Whether it's the annoying coworker, the really, really annoying relative, or the ex, or something like that. There's always people in your life who are the antagonists to you. But really, rather than thinking that they're the worst thing in the world, maybe the more important question here is, what can you learn about yourself from them? Are you going to try and grow stronger in this situation? Is there something that they're reflecting back onto you that you need to take in about yourself? Ultimately, even though they seem like a nuisance, sometimes the villains can be the most important things in our lives.
Step 5. Do the best you can for others.
Without losing yourself. How many times have you made sacrifices for people in your life, and maybe they weren't even willing to help themselves? Then at the end of the day, you get a moment to yourself and you realize, oh my gosh, I've been doing this, but now my life is out of whack. Just like the Green Arrow and Oliver Queen, you too need to find a balance in your life. You've got to be able to offer assistance without mentally or physically beating yourself up. And always keep in mind that if people aren't willing to help themselves, then there's not really that much you can do for them. It's the old saying, You know, you can lead the camel to water, but you can't make him drink. Anyway guys, hopefully that was helpful on how to become a superhero in real life. The point is, do the best you can do and be the best you can be every single day. And just because you don't have a cape and heat vision doesn't mean you're not a superhero yourself. If you like this video, like, subscribe, or comment, and be sure to share this video with your sidekick. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Jonesy, and I will see you later!
Step 6. Never leave home without your own sound effects. Pow!